Cary Grant and Irene Dunne struggled to keep their marriage and their lives together amidst a soundtrack of popular songs from across the years. And you can watch it for free on the new free streaming app Momitu. From director George Stevens and Columbia Pictures, this is 1941's Penny Serenade. I'm Harry Marks. You can find me on TikTok at Lobby Intros as the host of the classic film history channel Let's All Go to the Lobby. Penny Serenade teams up Grant and Dunne for their third and final time as a married couple. This time, Grant is a reporter working in Tokyo as his pregnant wife, played by Dunne, comes along for the ride. But when an earthquake causes them to lose their unborn child, it sets into motion a chain of events that tests their strength and their love in the face of adversity. But not to worry, good news is on the way in the form of a newborn baby girl who was just put up for adoption, and the couple steps in to raise her as their own. Penny Serenade uses a unique storytelling technique for the time. With each vignette of the couple's life, music important to that part of their relationship is played on the turntable. Dunne's character pulls each record from a book titled The Story of a Happy Marriage, the same name as the original title of the short story on which the film is based. Director George Stevens went to great lengths to make sure each song was accurate to the time period it signified. According to papers of Stevens held at the Motion Picture Academy Library, he had all kinds of charts and chronologies listed out to ensure authenticity. Among other methods of maintaining integrity on set was the use of a dialogue director. For Penny Serenade, that job fell to an up-and-coming William Castle, who would go on to direct monster movies like The Tingler and 13 Ghosts. Castle worked under Stevens' tutelage and during one scene interpreted the dialogue between Grant and Dunne in a way that made the director furious. After a serious tongue-lashing, Grant approached Stevens and told him that Castle had been right all along. Speaking of Cary Grant, this was one of the tougher roles for him. He'd mostly been a comedy star, one of the most successful, but conveying true emotion was difficult on camera. According to co-star Irene Dunne, it was director George Stevens who helped him understand that, quote, he would never regret having exposed his emotions. And that advice worked. Penny Serenade earned Grant his first Oscar nomination in 1942. He lost, unfortunately, to Gary Cooper for Sergeant York. His next nomination wouldn't come for another 3 years for his role in None But the Lonely Heart, another dramatic turn. And so here it is, starring Cary Grant, Irene Dunne, and Beulah Bondi from 1941 and Columbia Pictures. This is Penny Serenade, now playing for free on Momitu.